with sickle cell, the support. And we're going to have a personal experience with someone who lives with sickle cell. His name is Amos Andor, and he's also the founder of Sickel Foundation. He's in studio. We are going to get to know him better. And also Angela Abaubio. She says it's not Abaubio, so it's Abaubio. She's Greater Accra Regional PRO for the NHIA. And she also tell us why the NHIA is partnering Sickel. So welcome to our studios. How are you doing?
Oh, yeah, doing well.
Amos, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good?
Yeah, sure.
Great. So I'm going to begin with a question that probably everybody did. What's it like living with sickle cell?
Oh, living with sickle cell, in a way, I can say it's like we are expected that from here we will depart and then be in heaven. That's why I'm a Christian, so I believe in those things. But living with sickle cell whilst on earth is like hell, because the crisis can set in at any time. And sometimes going on your daily routines becomes burden. So you see, yesterday I had the invite from GTV to be here.
Yeah.
So I was just praying that no crisis will set in, because anything can happen. So imagine expecting Amos to talk about sickle cell to the entire nation. And Amos may not come because he has had crisis overnight. So you see, sickle cell disease is not easy at all to bear. And that is the reason why we are raising voices to create more awareness on it.
That's it. Yes. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Now let's create more awareness. So, tell us about sickle cell.
Okay.
What's the disease? What's the sickle cell disease?
Okay, so sickle cell disease is an inherited blood disorder. So as a normal human, or as a normal person, we have something in us called hemoglobin.
Right.
So sometimes the reason why your parents can boldly say they give birth to you, or the reason why your father will tell you that you are the father or you are the child of him, is that you carry a gene from the father's side, and the mother's side too, you carry their gene. That makes that form a baby. Okay. So sickle cell in generally mean that the gene, which is the cells that forms the baby, when the father's cells or the gene is not compatible with the woman's own, it creates a condition called sickle cell. And sickle cell, as I said, is genetic. So meaning we pass from we get from our parents. So someone living with sickle cell disease, you can't just transfer it to anyone in any form. You can only get it from your parent. So sickle cell in general is genetic blood disorder. So our normal blood cell is like a donut shape that helps for the blood circulation in the body be flexible and move smoothly. But the sickle cell is like a sickle shape. That is called abnormal hemoglobin. So the abnormal hemoglobin, it's as I say, it's like a sickle shape.
Right.
So the movement of the blood in the body becomes dangerous.
Let's speak to the image on the screen. Does this speak to it somehow for us?
Oh yes. So you could see that the round one, like the donut shape, is the normal hemoglobin.
You're right.
And if someone has this, it's called the person, meaning the person is AA.
Right.
So the sickle cell, you see, instead of the blood being round like that, the blood has turned into a banana or crescent shape.
Yeah.
So you could
looks
see
like
that.
the sickle.
Yes, sickle.
Yes. The knife.
Exactly.
Wheat, no.
Yes.
Okay, right.
So this is what is happening in someone living in sickle cell body or the veins.
Yeah.
So the blood that is being sickled, it can get stuck.
Right.
Because all the every part of the body there's blood flowing. So when the sickle shape gets stuck in the body, if it happens in the brain, you are likely to get stroke. If it happens to be at the heart, you are likely to get even cardiac arrest. If it happens to be any part of the body, the bones, you are likely to get crisis and pains. So sometimes you could see that some of the sickle cell warriors, like myself and others, you feel like here, the hip, there's a problem. If you don't take care, there's going to be a hip replacement. Why? Because instead of the round shape, yours is not like that. So that is called the abnormal hemoglobin. Right. So that is in general sickle cell for you. So you could see that the suffering starts or begin from there.
Yes, that's where the blood. Yeah.
Because now your blood is not enough, or the cells is not, well formed to help the blood circulation in the body.
Right.
Yes.
So what's it like?
Okay, so as I said, when the crisis sets in.
What does the crisis look like?
Okay, so you could see that mostly the general crisis people do get is the joint pains, especially when the weather changes, either hot or cold.
Right.
So maybe in Ghana here, we live in a very warm condition or temperature. So when you migrate from that temperature to another place where the temperature is very cold, meaning you are likely to get crisis. And the pains, you can get it from the joints, because you see blood circulation from the body, like here, from here, it moves faster. But when it gets to the joints, there is a problem there.
Yeah, because it's sort of folds and stuff.
Exactly. So whilst you are, moving, yes, the joint and others, the blood circulation there is quite weak than it flowing from here to here, the normal height side. So that is where mostly crisis sets in.
So the joints.
The joints. And sometimes you can even get anemia. That is when maybe the family don't even know or have the enough funding to help the patient to live well.
Okay.
Yes. So sickle cell in general, it's a very dangerous condition of which the nation should look at it, because it's very, very, very dangerous, as I'm saying. Yeah.
Right. What's it like when a sickle cell patient goes to hospital or clinic? What's the procedure like? Okay, so it depends. Let me tell you one critical issue that men or children who are born with sickle cell faces, especially the boys. When you grow up, maybe at the age of 18, those who are SS, you see, you asked me earlier that the sickle cell, which type? No, let's mention the types that we have.
Yes, so we have the AA. AA is the normal hemoglobin. You have the AC.
Okay.
AC, the A is normal, but the C is quite abnormal, but you are not a sickle cell warrior. And then we have the AS.
Right.
That is the threat. So now we are talking to people who are AS. So that if you are AS, it's not an option for you to go for someone who is AS. You should go for AA. So that's where the need for testing comes. Need for. People, when you fall in love and you feel like you guys are going to marry, please go and get tested. Exactly. And we have the SC. The SC is my type. That's your type. So my father is AC, my mother is AS. So very unfortunate for me, I picked my father's C and I picked my mother's S. And I'm SC. Okay. We are twins, so my twin brother too picked my father's C and picked my mother A. So he's AC like my father. So for him, he's not a sickle cell warrior. Wow. Yes. And so he's your twin? Yes, he's my twin. I'm the only one living with the condition in my family. Oh, yes. How does that feel like? Oh, beginning, I felt bad. Sometimes there are some things or daily routines that my family, they do, but I may not do the same thing. Which ones can't you do? Oh, you see, my family, they are into farming. So when we're growing up, going to farm, carrying firewood from the farm to the house, sometimes even parents, you see, they may not even understand you, the reason why you said you can't carry that load from that place to there. they will just say you are quadro. Even when they send you and maybe you are feeling some pains because of that reason, you may not say like you can't go. Okay. But your parents who don't really understand this concept that we are explaining here will say it like Yesmawa onko in our local language. So that makes a person living with sickle cell feel bad. The stigma even attached to the sickle cell disease. Or yarefo in quotes, he's a sickler. She's a sickler. So even going to hospital, sometimes the crisis has to say, how is it? On admission, it's very dangerous. Because when the pain sets in, you have 0.00 hope. And you don't even know what's going on. So maybe you begin to cry, shouting at the hospital ward, and the nurses there, some of them in quotes, may not even understand the reason why you are suffering like that. So they'll be so, keep quiet. And even sometimes on admission, when they give you the right medication, you can be free at the moment and the doctors will discharge you. Tomorrow you'll be there again because the crisis has set in again. So sometimes even the health person, they may not even understand a person living with sickle cell. Because you were here yesterday. Why today too?
Why are you here?
Yes. So the stigma attached, people really don't understand the concept. Yes.
Listen, now that you've mentioned the health personnel, we definitely need a part 2 with you.
Yeah.
Now that you've mentioned the health personnel and the fact that some of them do not even understand what's happening, we are going to rope in Abaubio.
Yes.
How are you doing? She's from the NHIA. And so tell us why you guys are partnering Fossil. Why the need?
Thank you very much. I will begin by greeting my authority CEO, Dr. Asari Bampo, and all NHIA staff, and then the regional office staff. So NHIA, it's for the people, and we are here to help Ghanaian, not just Ghanaian, foreigners as well are entitled to be on the NHIA. And because we give quality access to healthcare when sickle cell is involved, we have to also get involved because NHIS covers sickle cell.
It does. Does it cover all the drugs?
Okay, so just recently that the Ministry of Health.
How recent?
Yeah, I think July that way.
2025.
Yes.
2025. The Minister of Health.
Yes, the Minister of Health, Honorable Kwabena Akando, yes, announces at the UN meeting that sickle cell disease, the treatment has been initiated in the NHIS.
Yes.
But as at now, it's not fully covered. But some of the medication like hydroxyurea and some of the, petidine and others, the prices earlier on has been reduced. Yes, but the treatment, we are expecting that the treatment will be free, free.
Totally
on admission,
reliant on
should
it.
be free. So we are praying that whilst NHIA is here, they will insist to it that everything is
working on
Angela, what say you? So it's been since July 2025. What are the steps that have been taken to put sickle cell fully on NHIA?
Okay, so heads of authorities are working on it, and then at least we've been able to cover most of the sickle cell patients in Ghana, and we are still doing it. If you go to Kolebu, if you go to our various facilities across Ghana, we are doing it. So NHI is here to support Ghanaian, and if you are a sickle cell patient, we urge you to come out, speak out, visit the facility so that they can help you. And you need to make sure that you have your NHIS card, and it's an active card so that they can grant you access to your healthcare.
Okay, key point, it has to be active. The card has to be active.
Without, if your card, even if you have the NHIS card and it's not active, it's like you don't have it. So you need to make sure on a regular basis you keep checking. It's 1 year activation. So if you renew it today, make sure 1 year time you have to renew it. Some people, some Ghanaians, you meet them, they'll be like, oh, since I did the NHIS card, I haven't been to the hospital. So my man, no. You need to make sure your card is active always, because you don't know when there will be an emergency for you to.
Right. Angela, we need to have you back in here so you tell us the dealings of the NHIS and how we need to maneuver. Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
Amos, we need you for part 2. We have to continue this conversation. So what she's saying, does this mean that there's hope for Fossil and people living with sickle cell?
Oh, yes. And then we are going to even have our first national initiative with the NHIA, Ministry of Health and Achimotamo.
That's great.
That is the National Sickle Cell Fanfare. And looking at our attire, it shows that we are going to use entertainment to draw the youth attention on sickle cell disease. So this Thursday on the 14th, which is this weekend, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., there's going to be National Sickle Cell Fanfare, of which we are, inviting the youth to come and get screened, because love is not wicked.
No.
Love is not selfish. So we say, come and screen your genotype, know your genotype, know your blood compatibility. The person that you are falling in love with, is he or she the right person indeed? Is the person genotype compatible with yours? So that maybe you won't go and bring forth a child who is very innocent like myself to come and suffer. Because sickle cell disease, as I said, if you get a crisis, meaning you are going to get 0.00 hope because you don't know what will happen to you. So some of the parents, we really don't have the access financially. You can fall sick tomorrow, to the next day you are sick. So it puts financial burden on even families.
Where's the number? Where's the number or website if people want to donate or call? Yes. Okay,
so in this case, if anyone wants to call us, especially for the National Sickle Cell Fanfare, the number is 054 75 923 94. So moving from here, let me appreciate Promacedo Ghana, Cowbell people. They are also coming on board to support us. And also Achimota More is giving us the space for free. And the Ministry of Health and NHI, we say, are you cool for the good work that you are doing? I think from last year till this year, NHI is very active working on sickle cell disease.
So Angela,
doing well. NHI is doing well.
So Honorable Kwabena Mintakando too, I say are you cool to him. They are doing well. So we really appreciate that, and we believe that it will continue like that because sickle cell disease has to be, treated very, 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 very well. And the awareness also, because it's better you create awareness so that it won't happen at all. Because having the sickle cell, and you said, okay, there's a free treatment, it will be some way. So let's create more awareness so that it prevents people from giving birth to sickle cell.
And you have to come and be enrolled on the NHIS.
NHIS as well. Thank you very much for coming. Angela Bampo is
Angela Abalbio.
Abalbio, I beg your pardon. I need to be caned. So there is the PRO for NHIA Greater Accra region, and Amos Ando is founder of Fossil Foundation, and he lives with sickle cell. The National Sickle Cell Fanfare is happening on the 14th of February. Valentine's Day. Love is not wicked. So if you go to the fair, you can get checked as well and get to create awareness and know more about sickle cell, and also share on your socials and your community. It's happening on the 14th of February. If you go back on this conversation and on our socials, there's a number to call and also donate to the foundation. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next segment. We're taking a break now. We are heading out of the clinic.